Ladies and gentlemen, we have an amazing fight for you tonight.
I find my way through the darkness. I battle hard, that's how I'm made. And I may not heal from all these bruises, but I'll be better off this way.
Hey guys, how are you doing? I am going to do my best to keep this video precise and to the point as much as possible. I wanted to start off by explaining just a little bit about who I am and what my intentions here and what I am trying to do. So I am doing free readings and I am doing free guidance, and I do have channels for donations, which helps me, guide other people. But the reason why I don't ask for assistance is for a few reasons. So one, that I am learning. Two, that when I help you, you help me. So I don't feel right asking for, somebody to pay me for me to help you when I help you, and in return you're helping me heal too. So it's like we're just trying to get through life together. And I think I'm on number three. I feel like I was given a gift of clear knowing and clear feeling and compassion and empathy, so why, if I have a gift and I'm giving a gift, gifts are free. If I'm charging for it, then I'm giving you a service, not a gift. And I'm here to help you through and to guide you, to love you, to support you, and to let you know that I've been there and that I'm making it, just by my thoughts, my intentions, and in turn it's guiding my actions, and things are falling into place. It took some time. I'm not gonna say it didn't, but it's getting there. Now, I just want to let you guys know something. Last night I went to sleep at like 4 a.m. and then I had to wake up at like 8 a.m. So I'm exhausted right now. It's almost midnight, but Spirit has just been pushing me because I've taken a step back a little bit to focus on myself, and they just won't let me go to sleep tonight. So anyways, here we have Moldavite. Here we have Moldavite as well. I wanted to bring this up because on one of my TikToks, somebody asked me about Moldavite. Moldavite is supposed to be a life-changing stone. Okay, this is all allegedly. The reason why I bought two is because I heard that there's a lot of fakes on the internet, so I bought from two separate sources to see what I would get and to see how I would feel about it. I researched how to identify real versus fake, which I'm not a meteorologist, so I did my best. There's like these little, one thing that I heard was that if there's bubbles inside, then that technically means that it could be a real Moldavite. So I can't really get it on camera here very clearly, but it said that this is supposed to have a, gas bubble of some sort inside, which this does have the gas bubble inside. And this was the one that I was scared was going to be fake because it was so cheap, and I'm not understanding still why it was so cheap. But we're going to see what happens. This one seems to be even more real though than the other one. So it's supposed to open doors where doors need to be open and close doors where doors need to be closed. Now, I heard some speculation that you're not supposed to wear it constantly. I've had it on for about 3 days now and I feel fine. So we'll see together, that's why I love what I'm doing here, because I feel like we're on this journey together, and I felt so alone for so long with all of these things that were going through my mind. So having this connection with you guys to share these things that I'm learning or that I'm failing at or thriving at is just so important to me. And I really hope that you guys start to connect back with me and share with me things that you feel. And, don't be afraid to tell me if you don't agree with me or anything. Like, I am so understanding and non-judgmental. You can literally say anything to me, literally anything. and you will not surprise me, and I will be understanding. So I just wanted to let you know that. Now let's hop into a reading real quickly while I have you on here. I'm going to be posting more videos about how to read the tarot if you want to learn how to read the tarot, about how to connect with spirit guides, about how to clear your mind in order to meditate correctly if you're having problems and struggling to ground yourself and meditate clearly. And I'm hoping to start posting regularly about certain readings, like love readings, spiritual readings, such and such. I'm just, straightening out some things, and we will get back on track, So we're going to pull from each deck that I own. We're just going to see what Spirit has in store for us here in a message. What is already with you? And then we have big, bold vision. So you need to know that everything that you are trying to manifest, everything that you're trying to become, it's already within you. This was already written for you. So therefore, it's not, you may have been taught that you need to work hard and you need to strive for things, which is true. You do. You need to strive for things, and you need to put the footwork in, But at the same time, these things just come naturally for you. And I know that sometimes it may not feel that. I know it may feel like you have big, bold visions that you just can't obtain. But the reason why you have these big, bold visions that you feel like are sometimes just like out of this realm of your world, like you're like, how the hell am I gonna get there? That's because it's written for you. This is literally you. What you are envisioning, that's your soul's purpose. Even if it seems unobtainable, know that when you start to take those steps and truly feel it in your heart, believe it in your heart, that this is within you, that this is you, that you are meant for this, that this is meant for you, then that's when things will start falling into place, and you'll start seeing divine signs. You'll start being like, oh my, like, you just take that step, take that first step, because when you take that first step, I'm telling you, you're just going to start seeing things. You're going to be like, whoa, 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 whoa. Things are just going to start making sense and connecting for you and falling into place. You have to know that and trust that, or it won't happen. All right, here we go. Next one. So this is my Keepers of the Light deck. Let's see what message we have here from Spirit. I'm sorry if I'm feeling like, I know I'm like always more on the light side and love and light, but something feels intense about this reading, and it's keeping me up. So I'm not really sure what's going on here. So I really feel that if you're coming across this video, there's just something that you really needed to see here. I'm feeling like you might be a little stuck right now. Maybe a little angry with God, maybe a little angry with Spirit, maybe a little angry with your life's path and how things have turned out for you, even though you feel like you are doing what you need to do in order to get to where you need to be, but you're just not getting there. And maybe it's because there is some other avenue, some other lesson, some other guidance there that you need to ground yourself, clear yourself, breathe, journal, make pros, cons lists, and really figure it out within yourself. All right, so we have the Saint Germain. Karma releasing. Move beyond drama. Create your own path. Make room for good energy. Alright. Saint Germain. Karma is the spiritual law of cause and effect. We experience many levels of karma. Some we inherit from our family and some from the people we keep helping out of the problems they keep creating. Saint Germain is here now to clear your energy so that you no longer have the weight of the world or your loved one's world on your shoulders. Be aware that an old pattern is leaving your life and creating space for something more loving to enter. Visualize yourself surrounded by a fiery violet cloak to release all the karma you no longer need. Very important message there. I might just like to say it. Alright, here we go. Now we're going to do Spirit, what is the message here from our ancestors and angels oracle deck? And snake, shadowed skin. Like the previous one, release those bondages. The energy of renewal is washing over your life at this time. If for some reason you feel that your true self hasn't been recognized or you've been misread by others, know this energy is now leaving you. As you've been working through your old stories and all the self-limiting beliefs that you've accumulated along the way, you've been peeling away a shield of skin that has created limiting experiences. Your own personal commitment to growth has been recognized, and now the external world will begin to reflect all of the work that you have been doing within. If you feel someone you love has misunderstood you recently, they will be able to see beyond that if you're willing to recognize your own challenges. This is a time for renewal, abundance, and connection. Let yourself be reborn and celebrated. Shield Maiden. Taking some time to access what your next steps will be. All great warriors have a plan. You are a sensitive being, and if you are not prepared for the task you are taking on, you could end up feeling exposed and helpless. The ancestor guidance that is coming to you now is a reminder that you have a warrior's heart and that you have it within you to be more prepared and focused than you have been recently. So have a strategy in place and then let your guides support you as you move forward. All right, let's go on. Believe in your own magic. I don't know why I love this cute little deck. It's so cute. But it says some real shit. Like, it's cute, but real. Library. Take control of your own narrative. Tower. Unplug and relax for a spell. I'll put a spell on you. Alright. Let's see. It's time you took a step back and spent some quality time with your one true best friend, yourself. Look up some yoga videos on YouTube, try out guided meditation, read a book from a genre you might not usually read. Take a morning stroll around your neighborhood and discover places you've never been before. When we take the time needed to recharge, we're paying the greatest respect to ourselves. Someone else is trying to call the shots in your life. They think that they can waltz in and control your every move, and you need to say no to their manipulation. It might seem tempting to relinquish that control to them, but if you give someone else power over your narrative, chaos will ensue, and it will be all in their favor, not yours. The stories inside of you make you a library on the verge of bursting, but only if you're the one to pick up the pen. And now let's end with a little tarot. don't know, whoever you are that's watching this right now, which is like probably like 8 people, do you got anxiety? Because I feel like I'm feeling it. Like, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it really intensely right now. Like, I know you got anxiety, but I'm saying, like, right now, like, are you, I feel like that's just something that you're going through right now. Like, that's just more than what it's been. And it's really making me worried. And I'm getting this feeling like you need to be aware of your thoughts. You need to force yourself to be differently, to think differently, you need to just force it. Fake it till you make it. Something. Like, I just feel it. It's pretty intense tonight. And I'm hoping that I can help you get through this and that we can get some rest tonight. Some peace. Something. Let's see what we got here. Definitely going through lots of changes right now. You are being faced with some type of decision or change or situation, and you need to know that common sense is, you need to make a pros and cons list. You need to use common sense. Don't be guided with that situation upon emotion. Be guided upon logic. You need to embrace things that you normally would not embrace, okay? So you need to be open to other people's ideas, because all these things that other people are offering, you being closed off to other people and their ideas and their love and their guidance and this and that or whatever it is preventing you from receiving the inspiration that lies in those moments. So even if you're just going to get some coffee with, Susie, who's your old neighbor from down the street or whatever, there might be a message there, okay? And if you don't think that there's time to meet them, or that you don't feel good enough, or you're just feeling depressed, something's blocking you from wanting to venture out into the world, this is what's stopping you from receiving that inspiration that is going to lead you to success, happiness, love, abundance. So stop putting limitations on yourself and your mind. If you're not meditating, this is a very strong message to start doing that. It's saying that you should venture into things that you normally wouldn't do, like for healing, for love, for, don't get crazy now, okay? So don't take that as like go dating people, okay? But that means like if you're in a relationship and you constantly are arguing and nagging the person because they just don't listen to you, maybe it's time to take a step back, use some, critical thinking methods, see what their love language is, and see if there's some other way that you can go about this. I hope that this helped you with some guidance. You need to know there's a very strong underlying message here. Your thoughts is what is bringing everything that you're doing right now. Everything you're thinking, hearing, feeling, seeing is bringing to you the future isn't in the future. The future is now, because this is when you're creating the future. So just keep that in mind. And I hope this is enough. I'm like getting so exhausted now, so I definitely feel like the message was given, because the anxiety has left, and I hope that it has left for you as well. And I hope that you, I'm just going to give you a quick meditation tip last night. I did some meditating, and I too struggle with meditating and grounding myself because I have a 4-year-old, and when you have a toddler, you're just like constantly thinking. And I took the crystals and I laid them upon my body, from my third eye all the way down in a straight line. And I put my hands face up towards the sky, and I made sure, after, it didn't happen right away, but after I got all the fidgets out, I made sure that I did not move. You know, like, even you have to practice self-discipline. Do not itch, do not move, nothing. Like, because the minute you do, you have to refocus yourself and recenter yourself. So you just save yourself the trouble and don't do it. Try to refrain from it. You can think about it in that moment, because it's a lot easier to recenter yourself through thoughts than it is when you move your body. So you can like think about the itch or whatever it is that you want to do, but just try to refocus yourself by thinking about your breaths, focusing on your breathing. And another thing that I like to do is when I close my eyes, sometimes I see like little fluttery things or like orbs or whatever. I like to try to focus in on that. And as I'm focusing on my breathing and focusing in on that, you start to move into a realm, so to say, where you're not sleeping, but you're not awake. So you can hear, but you're starting to go somewhere else. Another good technique is to start from the tips of your toes and tighten your toes, move up through your body, each part of your body, your ankles, your calves, your knees, your thighs, your hips. You tighten each part, and you take a second, you tighten it. You tell yourself, I'm tightening my toes now. And you tighten, hold it as long as you can, and then you release it. Then you move on to the next area of your body, and you go all the way up through your head. And then from there, you start to focus on your breathing. That will help ground you and prepare you for the meditation. I'm rambling. I got 27 minutes here. Hopefully it becomes a shorter video once I do the editing, and I hope you catch me for the next videos. I love you guys. Peace, love, light, blessings. Remember, ground yourself, meditate, know that you are worthy and that you are going to receive what you want. Know it, believe it. I'm sending it to you. Receive it.